many students struggle with problem solving, there are simple problem solving methodologies which may well help. So a quick discussion of a well-known one called IDEAL, I-D-E-A-L. I for identify the problem, D for define it carefully, E for explore solutions, A for act, in other words, make something happen to help, and L is for look back or review and monitor what you've done. So let's say the problem is excessive electricity bill in an office or some kind of work facility. So we've identified the problem, and it seems to be we're paying too much for our electricity quarterly, say. Now we've identified, let's define it more carefully. So we have to be a bit careful. Are we really paying too much? Now, if we are, how much? What's acceptable? But maybe the office expanded. Maybe you've got new equipment which uses a lot of power. Maybe people are working night shifts, working very late and just using more electricity. So we have to really be careful and just define the problem, because there's often the case that there's nuances, complexities, hidden elements to the challenge which we need to think about. We then need to explore potential solutions. So it might be get a cheaper electricity supplier, it might be install solar panels, it might be change working practices, it might be to get more energy efficient equipment, it might be to use energy greedy equipment at a lower cost time if electricity is cheaper at night, say. So there's a whole range of things we can do, and often with a complex problem it's not one solution, it's many solutions in a blended approach. We would then enact that, so we might change our supplier, install panels, whatever it is, okay? It might be one thing, it might be several things. We'll then review, so the next quarter we'll get electricity bill, we can talk to people about their usage patterns, and we can monitor how much we're paying really carefully. Maybe we can get charging analysis more frequently than quarterly, so we get more careful analysis of our expenditure. So there it is, an example of IDEAL, I-D-E-A-L, a really powerful methodology. We know that if people use methodologies, they tend to perform a little bit better, either individually or in groups, because you have more coordination and shared attention in terms of how to generate a solution. So IDEAL is one of many potential methodologies for problem solving. It happens to be a particularly good one. Click below for my tips on problem solving and saving 20 to 30% of your time in study and learning new material.